Rescue group from Marine.
Rescue.
Be advised, we're going to have Squad 262 go over to the fuel dock over at Hard Yacht. And I'm going to make contact with my other unit to get over there. We have a key to the gas pump. So as soon as we can get that coordinated, we'll let you know.
Very good. Marine assets, all marine assets from Rescue. All refueling is going to be done at Hard Yacht. Once Hard Yacht open, we'll let you guys know. 269 from Rescue. I know this is a weird request, but try to track all fuel, however you need, pop, take pictures, whatever you need to do, write down something, so that way we can track all fuel consumption so we can get reimbursement.
Sir, we'll go ahead and start documenting. Pass that on to Met 21 as well.
Rain from Rescue. Eric, how many boats do you have currently stacked up right now? We're on the way, correct?
Yeah, I'm coming from Harford County.
All right, I would say once we get that, let's hold up. I'll double check with ADO. Who are the last two that you have responding?
15 and 15-2 from Harford County.
Copy that. I'm going to call ADO right now and talk with them. I think with what we have, we're going to be good. I think at this point, it's going to be a long process.
Yeah, right now I have plenty of swiftwater and dive assets here. Everything's just stacked up, ready to deploy.
Copy that.
Rescue from Marine Command.
Go ahead, Marine.
Hey, if you can go ahead and pass it up higher up into the chain, see what options Trade Point Atlantic may have to offer in terms of refueling. I didn't hear your last transmission. It came in broken up, but I believe you're asking what I had stated in my previous. Go ahead and pass it up the chain to see what Trade Point Atlantic may have in options as far as refueling.
All right, I'll try to get one of the safety officers on that and see if they can make contact with Trade Point.
From Marine Command.
Rescue?
Be advised, the State Fire Marshal's Bomb Squad has an underwater drone. I'm not sure if it'll be any assistance, but it might help us get through some of this debris.
All right, stand by. I'm sitting next to one of the MSP members right now.
I can make a call if we need it. Let me know.
We'll take care of that on our end. I'm talking, doing a face-to-face with one of our assets here.
All right.
We just made that request. We're going to try to get that here as soon as possible, and I will, once we figure out where they're coming from, either the southern side of the Key Bridge or the northern side, we'll let you know that we can get that to you.
Okay, it's definitely going to be the southern side. They're going to be coming from like A County. So.
Copy that. If that's the case, I'll have them report to Fort Armistead.
That'll work.
County Marine Division from Rescue.
Go ahead, sir.
Hey, just got an update on the city side, just to make you guys aware. It appears that the, I guess the cargo vessel is leaking diesel fuel everywhere right now.
Roger X. Just be advised, we handed off our key to Marine Unit 268. Marine Unit 268 will be returning back to Hard Yacht, set up the refueling point. It'll be in service momentarily. We'll advise when.
Very good. 268, once you get the fueling dock set up, like I said, please record everything that you use somehow. That way we can keep all that tracked. Hey, Eric, I'm sure you heard the conversation that we just had about the excessive amount of fuel coming out of the cargo ship. So we need to try to set up decon over there. That way, as the members come back, especially the divers, we can then set up a decon and get contaminants off of them.
Okay, do I have a decon unit coming here? Ram to rescue.
Right, Eric.
Just as an updated status report, is Baltimore City actively working in the water right now? And do we have an idea of the number of people that are actually in the water, or is that still all unknown at this point?
On our side, that's still currently unknown. I can try to make the request and see if we can find out on the City Talk group how many people are in the water. I don't think they have anybody in the water. If anything, they've found a couple cars, and they're doing some shallow water dives, marking cars.
Rescue from Marine Command.
However, we are listening in. We are confirming there are at least 20 workers that are missing that were working on the bridge when the collapse did occur. And that 20 is on top of the other multiple vehicles that plummeted and submerged as well.
Copy, thanks.
Eric, I'm trying to figure out a way to get you the decon unit. I'm just trying not to deplete all the other assets we have in Baltimore County right now. So, do you have anybody there that is not SOC qualified that we could probably push away and try to set the decon up? If not, I'll just make the request and get 54 started your way.
Thank you.
Rescue from Marine Command.
Marine Command, go.
Per the U.S. Coast Guard on VHF 16, they're advising they've got at least 13 to 14 in the water, and I think I heard an earlier transmission stating at least 3 or 4 vehicles that were on the bridge at the time.
Yeah, when you say 13 to 14 in the water, you're talking about civilians, like not rescue divers or anything.
That's correct, civilians.
Very good. Do you have eyes on the city assets as far as are they putting divers in the water?
Earlier on, they were putting divers in the water, searching a couple vehicles, at least one tractor trailer more towards the east side of the bridge. At this time, we don't have any eyes on any city personnel in the water. Yeah, there's not much we can do at this time. We're just still continuing with searches, looking for any more vehicles, but at this time, we're just going to be continuing with searches.
All right. Do you have a boat that's readily available that we could free up and send around to Graham Division? And then that way they would be able to pick up possibly, preferably, 2 divers. And that way, if we do find something, it's a quick deployment for said divers.
As far as Met 26 goes, our resources are pretty used up with us that are doing searches. And Tuesday, run the key back to Hargiat. I'm going to go ahead and try to make contact with Met 21 on City 41.
219, we're here.
Man, you can go ahead and tell your message to 219.
219, are you able to free up a boat and come around to Range Division, and then that way we can get preferably 2 divers picked up, and that way if we do find something, it's not a 20-minute ferry for Swiftwater to get over there.
Appropriate platform for that. We're on it.
Thank you.
Range to rescue. We're going to send a drive from the scene out to 54 to pick up the decon.
Very good. Well, I'll have ADO notify them and tell them that the unit's fired up and get whatever else we want it set up, and should be work for them. Thank you. Also, Eric, if you can get 2 additional divers stacked up with all the ensemble, we're going to have 19 come around the water to pick them up, and that way we dive assets in the water.
I also have taken care with 2 divers on it, ready to go as well.
All right, well, let's hold them with that unit right now. Do you have additional divers that we can give to 219?
Yeah, we'll make it work.
Awesome, thanks.
We have Caltopos.
Say that again?
We have Caltopo on this one.
No, good eye. I'll get that fired up on my laptop.
Go ahead, 262.
268 has just fueled up at Anchor Bay. They're getting ready to leave Anchor Bay. Do you need them deployed somewhere else?
Marine Command from Rescue.
All right, we're about to drop a pin for a previously searched tractor trailer, and if we find anything else, we'll start marking it too.
All right, awesome. Also, can you drop a marker for the south side of the bridge, the last section that's standing, and the north side of the bridge, the last section that's standing as well, so that way we can identify how far of a span is missing.
All right, I'll start it up.
Range Division from Rescue.
Good.
Hey, 269 had an outstanding idea of getting Caltopo up and running, so we've got that up and pinned. I'd say if we can, any vessel that we deploy from your side, try to put get them up on Caltopo so we can actively monitor them. That would be helpful.
Rescue from Marine Command. 262 is just advised on 3-2 that 268 is fueled in the water. Any other units need to start fueling up, they can go ahead and make their way over there.
Copy that. So I want you to manage that from your side with your water assets. Wait for them to come back and then send whatever unit you need to. That way we at least keep 2 unit marine assets out on the county side of the harbor.
Rescue from Marine Command. Rescue Group Supervisor from Marine Command 1.
Rescue.
Hey, can you switch up on TAC 35 if it's not used?
Can you and I talk on 3-5, or just you guys switch to 3 to communicate back and forth with boats?
Negative, just me and you.
Yeah, switching up. Marine Command, you.
Go ahead, rescue.
Hey, where's the city deploying their divers right now? Do you know?
We can find out. We'll okay.
You can put that spotlight on those pictures you sent and illuminate that a little more. It looks like there was heavy debris in the sections of the bridge. Is that right?
All right, we'll go ahead and try to get you some better pictures. 217 did mention that they've got a couple points of interest off the cargo ship. Once 219 gets out here with divers, we'll see if we can start accessing those.
Copy that. Does that look like it's on somewhat stable parts of the bridge, or is that areas that are completely collapsed?
Contact with 210 to verification, but we'll advise you in a little bit.
Yeah. BTR1 from rescue. Hey, Brandon, give me a call on my cell phone.
From Marine Group or Marine Command.
Stand by. Marine Command from rescue.
Go ahead, rescue.
Sorry, I was on. Go with your message.
A couple of things. One, they are taking divers from armor ship here on vessel as they move through vessels, so that's where all the divers are in there. Coast Guard is attempting to reach the ship. They made contact with VHF, but the captain asked to be called by land, so they are working on that. We're waiting to hear an answer from Coast Guard. Lastly, 217 has a couple hot spots on their sonar to the port side of the ship, about 40 feet down. If it's anything, but right now just put that on your mark to search.
All right, copy. So you said you're going to mark that where they're getting hot spots 40 feet in depth on the side of the ship, correct?
I believe 217 has marked it on their sonar, so we can go back to them.
Copy that. If you can, have them mark that as well on CalTopo, so that way we can keep active track of that as well at the command post.
Okay, I'll talk to them. I know they went into rehab for a minute, so